Hello dear students of Honors 4th year. I would like to welcome you to my today's class. Today I will talk about communicative language teaching. This topic I started some 2 classes before. That is, this is our 3rd class on communicative language teaching, meaning CLT. In my first class I talked about what CLT is. I also focused on the background of CLT. I talked about the principles and characteristics of CLT. In our second class, we talked about different issues regarding CLT. Actually, today I'd like to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of CLT. So what is our target of discussion today? Today our target of discussion is the advantages and disadvantages of CLT. Within this class we will come to an end regarding CLT. So let us talk about the disadvantages at first. Advantages at first. So dear students, there are some advantages of CLT, and after talking about the advantages of CLT, we will start the disadvantages of CLT. Okay, look at the board. I will write the points that will denote this point, that is advantages of CLT. There are some advantages while communicative language teaching is introduced in the classroom. What is the first advantage? Look at the board by the students. It fulfills the demand and need of the learners. Look at my dear students. It fulfills the demand and need of the learners. What is the target of CLT? In my first class I told you that the main target of CLT is to acquire communicative competence. Communicative competence, if we want to acquire communicative competence through this approach, definitely we need to make sure of the participation of the learners or students. If we want to make the students effectively participate in the classroom activities, definitely we need to fulfill the demand and need of the learners. If the teacher can fulfill the demand and the need of the learners, definitely they will participate in the classroom activities very effectively. So the first and foremost advantage of CLT is that it fulfills the demand and needs of the learners. We can say that it is learners oriented. This process, this methodology or this approach is learner oriented because it just looks after, it just tries to ensure the need of the learners. Now our second point. The second advantage of CLT is it ensures interaction. Look at my dear students. It ensures interaction. My question is, what are the two groups? Between them, interaction is ensured. We know that in CLT there are 2 groups. The first group consists of the teacher, and the second group is about the learners. There remains a great interaction between the learners and the teacher. So teacher-student relationship improves here. So I can say teacher student relationship improves. I told you in my previous class that a teacher is a monitor, a teacher is a facilitator. He makes the students very enthusiastic in the classroom so that they can participate effectively in the classroom activities. That's why the teacher motivates and the students get motivated. That means there improves an interaction between the learners and the teacher. So we can say that in communicative language teaching, interaction is effectively ensured, teacher-student relationship surely improves. Now, I would like to talk about the third advantage of CLT. The language of CLT, the language of communicative language teaching is based on real life. The language of CLT is based on real life. As the language of CLT is based on real life, the learners, that means the students, become really interested in this process. This is our third advantage of communicative language teaching or approach. Now I'd like to talk about the fourth advantage of CLT. This is a very important, this is a very vital advantage of CLT. We know that different categories of students are taught inside the classroom. That means a lot of students of different categories participate in CLT. That's why those who are really brilliant usually don't make any mistakes, but the students who are to some extent dull in terms of communication, they will make a lot of mistakes. They usually make a lot of mistakes. They usually make a lot of errors. These errors are really tolerated. CLT is such an approach where errors are tolerated. So we can say that errors are tolerated. If I have told you that errors are tolerated in CLT. Errors are tolerated because the teacher always motivates the student. Because if the teacher motivates the students, the learners will again get enthusiastic to participate in the classroom activities again and again. Although they make mistakes very often, if they are motivated, that means if their errors are tolerated, they will try again and again to communicate. And ultimately, with the what should I say? With the tolerance of errors, the learners become really motivated to participate in the classroom activities. This is our fourth advantage of CLT. Now I'd like to talk about the fifth advantage. Our fifth advantage is that children learn grammar rules Children learn grammar rules and produce their own sentences. Look at this. These are fifth advantage of CLT. Look at the board. The first one was is that it fulfills the demand and need of the learners. The second advantage of CLT is that it ensures interaction, that means teachers to relationship improves. In CLT, the language of CLT is based on real life, and the fourth advantage is that errors are tolerated, that means motivation is always there for the students. And the fifth advantage of CLT is that children learn grammar rules and produce their own sentences. I have already completed the part regarding advantages. Now I'd like to talk about the disadvantages of CLT. The approach CLT comes up with a lot of advantages that we have already discussed, but no approach is free from demerits or disadvantages. Now I'd like to talk about the disadvantages of CLT. Look at the most vital, the disadvantage that we will enlist at the top of the list. At the top of the list of disadvantages, at the top of the list we will write it focuses on the students. CLT focuses on fluency. It focuses on fluency, but not on students. It focuses on fluency but not on accuracy. In grammar and pronunciation. This is a very important line. This is a very, very important line. Look at. I have told you that learners make mistakes while communicative inside the classroom or outside the classroom. We can say that. It focuses on fluency. That the teacher always wants the students to participate in the classroom. The teacher always wants the students to participate in the classroom. If they make mistakes, the teacher will not take the mistakes into account. The teacher just wants to have their participation. They are learning the grammar rules, they are implementing the grammar rules in their sentences. They are learning, they are making communication. That means they are getting fluency, but they are not getting accuracy in grammar and pronunciation. I have told you that if students make mistakes or students create errors, they are tolerated. That means in CLT, fluency is acquired, but it doesn't mainly focus on accuracy in terms of grammar and pronunciation. Number 2, CLT is really applicable for advanced level learners. CLT is applicable for advanced level learners, but those who are going to begin face a lot of difficulties in applying, or you can say in the classroom of CLT. That means it is really congenial to advanced level learners, but not suitable for the beginners. This is our two disadvantages of CLT. Now I'd like to talk about the third disadvantages of CLT. Look at the board. These two disadvantages make a lot of things clear. Now I would like to talk about the third disadvantage of CLT. Here I have told you that the teacher must be very serious. The teacher must monitor the student in a careful way. If the teacher has weakness in terms of monitoring, this process might be questioned. So it is a must. It is a must to have the teacher's monitoring ability. So you can say the monitoring ability of the teacher must be up to the mark. This is our third disadvantage of CLT. Now I'd like to talk about the fourth disadvantage of CLT, which will conclude the end of today's lecture. So our last target, that is our fourth disadvantage of CLT. Now I'm going to talk about the fourth disadvantage of CLT, and that is in CLT, grammar rules are learned, pronunciation is learned. Okay, the students are asked or told to apply the grammar rules or pronunciation into practice. They make communication between or among themselves, and while communicating with each other, they acquire communicative competence. Sometimes the grammar teaching practices, make application of this approach difficult. This approach becomes difficult when grammar teaching practices go on. Okay, these are fourth advantage of CLT. So dear students, today we have completed the advantages and disadvantages of CLT, and I have told you that this is our third class. I am going to make you remind, in our first class I talked about the basic conception of CLT. I tried my level best to show you the background of CLT. I talked about the principles and characteristics of CLT. In my second class of CLT, I talked about the role of the learners. I talked about the role of the teachers. Okay, and I talked about the materials. I talked about classroom activities. Today, that means in my third lecture, that means in my today's lecture, full lecture or complete lecture was about the advantages and disadvantages of CLT, and within this, with this discussion on CLT, I'd like to come to an end. I don't want to have any more class on CLT. If you want to have a clear conception of CLT, you are requested to have a look towards these 3 classes one by one, I'd like to just conclude by saying one line. Communicative competence, communicative language teaching is such an approach which focuses on communicative competence. That means communicative competence is the ultimate target of CLT. And in order to attain communicative competence, according to the language experts, there must be interaction between the learners and the teachers. So, my dear students, this is all for today. Thank you for being with me. I'd like to invite you to my next lecture. Till then, goodbye.